Jesus. All right. Well, here we go. See. What we get here. I'm assuming we're going to see Grenier here because this is Freekong's real waifu. And he has the defer pick, of course. Then we're going to see Chris. I'm interested to see how Bite&Bit deals with this threatening box. I mean, I've seen Freekong streaming ladder, and he won a game instantly. So like, this was against like modern Apex units. So don't count him out. Bite&Bit's kind of a newer player. Maybe maybe he's just not up to the challenge. Oh, we see Shimpachi this time. Wow. Oh, he banned Grenier. Ooh, that's oh, that's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I do like a bit of Grenier gaming, but seems like Bite&Bit is not interested. What does this look like? Oh, that looks hella weird. Okay. I need to cut out some of this like extra noise that's coming through my mic because it's like very sensitive. It's like kind of picking up a lot more than it really should, but there you go. It is what it is. Looks like he's playing it pretty safe. Banned Sins early and picking Christian seems like a pretty obvious solution to this kind of a box. I mean, not really sure what Freekong does about that. But that being said, I've seen him chew through a Tyrantel and a Lightbringer versus like SPL win and stuff, so, and Rosenseal. So, like I said, never count this guy down. Solis is scary. That Shimpachi probably isn't going to be shove immune. So we might see some key plays with some shoves if Kong isn't careful about positioning here. Really don't want to let Shimpachi get pushed around by this Elise. Very dangerous. You're going to get a last pick Mac here, I'd assume. And Freekong probably going for the AoE kill, I would imagine. Maybe with a rewind, double SP Lewin 3C. Double Liffany 3C. We can only dream. I think we're probably just gonna see some fairly annoying hit and run gameplay from Priscia and Elise. I mean, it may not even be hit and run for Priscia, because she could just one-shot this Shinpachi for all I know. Like, what do I know? I mean, Bite&Bit's Priscia may not be top tier due to missing out rag stats, etc. But in terms of the actual build quality, I think this is one of his better built units anyway. So with power attack, or whatever it's called, power strike blessing from the 3C, that could be a real dangerous unit. But it depends on the troops. I see he's got unicorns here. What are we looking at? So unicorns into phalanx, I'd assume. So they're not going to have a great time. We've got mass attack here on 3C. We've got rewind, of course, going for those. Ooh, double AV here, yep. Acid burns. So he really wants to target this weakness of having Tiaris as the only healer here, and just apply some acid burns and just generally be like a bit of a nuisance. And he wants to put this marker down and probably some keys early and often. But it'll be hard for him to justify. I mean, actually, Elise here, key here, gives her 3C hit and run. So she can come here, 3C this, and then run back. It does seem like he's fairly set on this kind of sitting and waiting back kind of strategy that we've seen from him in a few games so far. Maybe he wants to draw out his opponent, maybe get them out of position first, and then see if they make any unfortunate mistakes. Yeah, we're going to see this marker, of course. So everything should be pretty slow to start up, I'd imagine here. Like, obviously, Priscia is going to be set up somewhere over here and looking to wings her way in. I'm not sure about this troop. I think this troop choice might make her a little bit sad in the long run, because, well, I suppose he has Sanseas, but we do have a decent amount of Lancers here that could end up doing a lot of damage to these troops. So he's fairly conservative with this. I mean, he's probably going to put keys like these sorts of positions. Exactly the positions I was targeting. Because this is what he does every time. He comes to around this row or this row, and he places them here and here. It seems like he's got his AA. I guess the idea is you want to get some sort of run back potential. into one of these things. Not sure what this range is with this. Is it 2 blocks or 1? 1 block of mobility reduction. So she gets here, which is not quite far enough. But I suppose he's looking for Kong to move slightly out of position maybe and grab a free hit and run. Walk back into this and then run here again. The pre-shove is probably okay, so I guess he wants to get this clock thing going. I believe that's what this does, right? Next damaging skill, okay. So I'd imagine he wants to use that on his 3C. But if he uses it on Javelin, I guess he gets a 3 skill combo instead of a 2 skill combo. But if you're expecting to need to refresh at least pretty quickly, it's probably not going to be ideal. Okay, so now she has enough range, which is pretty scary, because Elise definitely does deal damage. Not the greatest damage in the world, but for WaifuWars it's pretty good, especially when we're talking about this strike blessing, or whatever it's called. Sonata of Strife, let's just call it that. But so yeah, we'll see if he wants to go in straight away or wait. Because he could do this, yeah. So this is going to be pretty much a free engagement here. He kills this, comes back here, runs all the way back. Yep, pretty much. 5, 1, 2, 3, and he's still out of Lewin range too. Of course, he gets to put his keys back and do it again. Oh, wait, this. I thought this this time traveler thing, I thought it was like two turns, but it's 3. Ah. This is a pretty dirty hero for this kind of a situation, in my opinion. And she's still poised to just go and do it again. She's poised to come here and just 3C this. If it kills, then good. If it doesn't kill, then she just comes back here and he loses his 3C. I'd imagine it's... I'm not sure what the attack animation is here though, so I guess we'll find out. So I am interested to see this. I mean, he really should try this at least, I'd imagine. Maybe he was waiting for the Chris to move first. Because this really doesn't have any single target pressure at all. Whereas she had her 3C at least. 3C and Faith with Gift. Like, the amount of DI here is pretty incredible. I definitely wouldn't want to sleep on it. Yeah, so we are seeing this now. He was waiting. Okay, so unicorns mostly hit the sand seas there. That was a pretty good animation, I guess. It seems like. And now, yep, she gets her revive. She's a fair and balanced character. Oh, whoops. I mean, she could come here and just miracle, actually. That would probably... I mean, if she is Night Bloom, then I guess that would probably even get rid of this bomb, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's Dispel immune or anything. Oh, and Max coming in. He's gonna take out that Liffany. He's not too badly built. I feel like Bite&Bit said that this Mac was not all that. But I wouldn't like look down on a 1,800 attack unit in a account like his. I mean, like, this is like the top end of what he has to offer. With we're looking at like 1,900 with at least still attack. Yeah, with attack buffs. Like, I mean, I'm not sure if this is 5-star or not. Looks like it is. So we got a 6-star release here. This is probably 6-star with a 30%. I mean, I'd be surprised if it was any higher. So, and yeah, like, at this point, Kong, he likes to make his opponents work for it. That's the thing I appreciate about Kong. Get here. Did she get something? I feel like her attack was a bit lower before. Is it from the talents somehow? Tough. I guess because she'd moved, it displayed a little bit higher. Maybe. Oh, here we go. He's coming in. Oh no. Almost with the fix too. So yeah, not a great situation here. So she now only goes 5 squares. Ooh, she can't even pick up her key. It's bad manners. You wouldn't deprive an old woman of her walking sticks. Was that all from that fix? I feel like it wasn't, right? That seems very high damage. Oh, she probably, did he take counter damage? He wouldn't have taken counter damage from... Oh, he took counter damage from Liffany, I assume? Okay. I guess not really anybody wanting to come and watch the match at the moment. Interesting. Usually they get a good like 8 or 9 people at least. I wonder if it's because of the Apex window. That's probably what it is. All of the waifu enjoyers are busy with their Apex, I'd assume. Right, where is this? Did he log out? Am I crazy? Was that the wrong? Oh, I see. Yeah, it was a best of one. Looks like they're having a bit of trouble starting the game back up again. Oh. Wait, was that a best of one again? I can't see the game. Oh, there it is. Let's see if they have any interesting sideboard options. I wonder if Freekong will bring in Bozal or something like that. Oh, okay. Burn. We haven't seen this, I don't think. But obviously he has to replace his... what was it? Shinpachi with Freya, unfortunately. Because of the male limit. Very unfortunate. Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, 3, 4, yeah. What is he banning? He's banning Seraphina. Makes 100% sense here. Bite&Bit not banning the tank first. I suppose he just really didn't want to gamble with that Grineer and the first strike. I think that's what he was worried about. Because I think if that was Grenier in that game, when Elise came in to do the 3C, there's a good chance she would have lost all of her troops, right? So it's pretty scary tank to play against when you're hoping to use ranged skills like that. I mean, maybe he wasn't planning on using Elise specifically, but even still, like, it's a pretty scary guy, this Grenier. It's a good job Kong was able to select his waifu this time. It's really rude of Bite&Bit to ban this beautiful princess, Grenier. He's been doing his reps. And has attained a sculpted figure. Looks like we've got an early Christian again. Makes a lot of sense against Freekong's box. Like, how do you deal with this? I don't know. I have no clue. Because, I mean, he doesn't have Puritessa even in box now, does he? Yeah, like, he has no real... I mean, the Gerald and Layla, like, we could see it. What else I mean, Tiaras would be good, like, at some point, like 4th or 5th maybe, just as a nice strike blessing to help bust this. And we have the 3rd pick. I don't even remember this guy's name, but I do know he's a pretty scary guy. For a person who walks 3 steps and does no AAs, I would consider him one of the scarier ones. Are we looking at a Liffany game here? Like, what's going on? Because I just don't see a win con. I don't see a win con. I don't see a win. Like, I already don't see a win. As is often the case in a Freekong ban pick, it seems like, because what do you do with this box? Like, once you've done your first 2 picks and all of your threats are banned. It's a big shame about that Gerald and Layla ban. I was excited to see him. I'm assuming Freekong probably was not a fan of this decision of Bite&Bit to ban out Gerald and Layla. But you do have to admit, out of the available units that were left, there wasn't really much more threatening than them. So we've got double healer here, so I don't think that helps that much against what seems to be kind of like a sin and bust type strategy. I think Grenier probably lives Pressure though, which is going to be interesting to see. It's probably going to have to be like a Sherry Sin game, I'd assume, because I don't know, does Log even manage to kill Grenier before she dies? I guess it depends on his buff cycle, right? Because his like long range counterattack and his going first and stuff, that's all like depending on like whenever you attack him, right? So if you just wait for the right like part of his buff cycle, there's not really much Grenier can do about it, it seems like. But to kind of cry. I mean, what's he need? He needs like 7 or something? Is it 7? I don't know. But either way, it's I guess Chris and Sophia probably helped dump a few extra buffs on him. I don't know if that is the actual full criteria or not. I mean, I'm not like a Grenier enjoyer, so maybe I should quickly look that up, because I feel like if this unit has 3 buffs, blah blah blah. Okay. 7 buffs, counterattack damage plus 50%. That's not what it is. Okay. Let's give it a quick search because I'm interested now. Counter attack. Counterattack. Increases the range of the corresponding counterattack equal to the number of allies within a radius of 1 adjacent cell. Okay, so I see. He has to stand very still, and all of his allies need to stand very still. So he's basically doomed if Bite&Bit knows how this hero works. If not, does it literally just say it on the buff is the question. Oh, it just says counterattack range +4. So we have a chance that if Bite&Bit just doesn't read this, it could be a real slaughter. Though I suppose there's some amount of setup you can do to prepare like a new move. Like, it's awkward because you kind of want these units to move more than 3 spaces, but they just all don't. How much does he really need? So it only counts when he stands. That's interesting. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I thought it was like constantly counting it, but I guess he gains that buff. Yeah, lasts 1 turn. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. So Sherry is going to be a real menace here. We already knew that, but it just became even more evident to me that Sherry is just going to ruin his day likely. You've got no strength in here. Holy Light, double single target. And we have Frontal Assault. Oh, he just wants to turn it off, but it's a buff, unfortunately. So when you come in and attack with the Frontal Assault, he still keeps the buff, because it's just on his buff bar. So maybe he wants to like Frontal Assault and then wait for Grenier to have to stand or attack something again, and then he loses it. Because I feel like that's the only passive that he's really going to be disabling here with this. I suppose attack to defense does help him survive the lethal Grenier counterattack damage that he is so famous for. Seems like this is going to go down pretty quickly. She basically has her pick of the litter here, like every turn. So we'll see. Siege Ballista. Wait a minute. Normal attack range. So I guess he wants to be able to counterattack this shadow, but he already has range up. I guess he wants to be able to counterattack the log? Wait, is he just... Oh. Okay. I mean, why even wait, right? Wait, what? I'm surprised that did that, because I mean that was Shadow Raid, wasn't it? Oh man, this is just depressing. Is Bite&Bit emoting on Kong right now? Who is using a full SR box? Is this really what I'm seeing here? Could this be the most toxic player in all of WaifuWars? I just haven't seen the amount of raw emoting that Bite&Bit does. Oh yes. See this, I don't think this Grenier is gonna be killed anytime soon. Unfortunately, this can't be dispelled, so that's kind of an issue because, well, Log is on cooldown right now, so she can't even do anything. Mac could... Mac can't reach. Wait, is it here? The route marker? Okay, so it's 6, 1, 2. Yeah, it's on cooldown. So he can only reach here. And he is now a Lancer. Which... I mean, that's... not... I mean, these are kind of an issue now, aren't they? Or do these hit... I'm gonna have to look at these stupid animations again. I wish I could just, you know... I wish the game just had troops fight troops and then heroes fight heroes or whatever, but it's not the world we're living in, apparently. Or so I hear. So he's just cycling his compass. But I guess he's going to have to move in, because otherwise he's... Yeah, okay, he's moving in right now. I suppose there's no real reason not to, because Kong has no threats in his box, and his Chris's 3C is totally down. So there's not really anything Kong can do offensively at all. One, two, three, four. Yeah. So she gets like here. I mean, at this point, just move this back and just do it again. Nothing can touch you. Wait, was there a... Okay, yeah, I know what you're trying to achieve with this cherry anymore, because this is just not... This is not it. She clock this? Didn't she Raging Storm the Grenier? I guess she must have clocked it. Or was this Precia bullshit? Yeah, it was probably this, wasn't it? I didn't notice when she cast it, so it's probably 3C. Okay. Okay, Bite&Bit. Yeah, why move back when you can just move your tank all the way up to them? I don't know why you're all the way back here, Log, but... I mean, she's got her teleport back now, so she can just zip in whenever she wants. She's got 8 range again, so... She can come and hit, she can come and hit, he can hit. She has 3C. So essentially, you could just 3C Grenade again, now. and then just all of these units just pick their favorite enemy to kill, and then he's just using a stunned Grineer who's gonna wake up in the fog, right? I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah. I listen, Meow. I'm just, you know. Yeah, it's just like this, okay? This is just how it is. I mean, he doesn't even care about guarding with Grineer, apparently. Yeah, so that's great. But why guard? It's cowardly. Oh, she doesn't even get this back with rewind, or... You should have done, right? I guess she used it again. I didn't even notice. Oh, was it Prescia? Did Prescia put Chris's 3C on 1 turn cooldown or something? Oh, stop animating. Woman. I guess she can't have done. I don't know how any of these heroes work, okay? I don't want to watch any of these animations anymore. I still feel like there were probably cleaner ways to do this, but, you know. It is what it is. He's kind of zoned out his own Mac. So his Mac is gonna have to hit Chris. He's probably gonna kill her first life. Well, I guess not anymore. Oh, she's Cav. Ooh. I do like Angie. She's really fun. Oh, oh my god. Really? 3-wind is only... I feel like I'm on crack. I always thought it was one more than that. Look at this guy though. Man. The emotes. What a toxic guy. Oh, she's just inviting death now. Maybe he thought she wasn't guarding, or... I don't think it really matters at this point. Who's guarding what? I mean, Bite&Bit's not... Yeah, okay, good. I was wondering if he was toxic enough of a gamer to fog the Chris instead of killing her. I mean, is this all we have right now? I think that's it, right? Yeah, I don't know. Did he think he fucked up? I don't think he did think he fucked up though, did he? Bite&Bit's always like emoting on people. To be fair, that Twilight Star was doing good damage though. You gotta admit it. I mean, it's rag as well, right? So it's like, you know, at least just don't. No, I know it was rag before, but I'm saying like, there's no reason to have both of them on. Oh, did he? Oh, did he use Tiara's 3C after coming in with Cherry? Is that what he said? Is that what he's complaining about with the emote? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I know it was the rag damage, but you know, I'm just I'm just an optimist, you know. Cup half full. I guess we're probably not getting any more games. So, yeah. Oh, this title is way off too. Let me change this. I guess in sort of a way, part of the stream did have a cat involved with Mac. So there we go. This is a much better title for the stream. So yeah, that's probably it. Do you have any more games to play left, Meow? You're all done, right? I think I'm all done, am I? No, I've got Ogami still, actually. We'll see if Ogami can play early. I don't know if he... Doesn't look like it. Well, guess that's it. God knows the moment I turn this stream off, there's probably going to be another fight from like the other group in like 5 to 10 minutes or something, because that's how it goes. But see ya.